Welcome to Basketball Society's YouTube channel. Before we get into this podcast clip, make sure you are subscribed right here down below to Basketball Society so you can stay tapped in and don't miss out on any content from the channel. She is coming in with more endorsement deals and sponsorship money and dollars or whatever relationships than any other player ever has coming into the WNBA already. Now, that is connected to two things, her personality and her performance. As long as if she keeps performing at a high level, right? She goes to the WNBA, she performs at a high level, then she goes to a level that we haven't even seen yet, right? If she goes to the WNBA and is just like, okay, she's still going to have endorsement deals because her personality and her personal brand is that strong. It's not going to be as connected and tied to her performance on the court. Now, when it comes to Angel, again, I'm really excited about her in Chicago, especially with her going there with Kamilla Cardoso. I feel like it was a brilliant move to bring in two players from two of the biggest brands in women's college basketball in the last couple years, LSU and South Carolina. And if you know anything, I mean, these are two SEC programs. These fan bases are passionate and they are rivals. They have been rivals. Angel and Kamilla, two of the, most talented, most talked about bigs in the country the last couple of years. And now they're teammates. I mean, that dynamic in itself, when we talk about this translation from college fans to fans of the WNBA, that was a brilliant move by the Chicago Sky because they're inheriting fans from two of the biggest programs in women's college basketball that have contributed to the boom of women's basketball over the last couple of years. So that in itself was just amazing and fascinating. You've got all these memes out there now of the LSU and South Carolina fans are like, we've got to get along now. We got to tolerate each other. But it's like the Chicago Sky gave them. They handed them. It's like, we're giving you your new WNBA team. Be fans of us, both of you, LSU, South Carolina. Come on and here. If you didn't have one before, here's your new favorite WNBA team. And I just love that. That's awesome. Chicago traded their best player. Kamilla Cardoso's in Phoenix. The roster has kind of been gutted. They're kind of resetting things. So it's not like you're not just handing it to your rookie to be like, hey, you're our best player right now. And then two, you got to think about their head coach, Teresa Weatherspoon. Does not, she plays no games, and she's definitely not the type to, name favorites and say, okay, say they're our best player. We're going through, she's not giving you 20 shots, 15 shots just because of what your name is. Like, you're going to have to work for it with her. You could just already tell if you see her, if you listen to her, like you can tell she plays no games. I feel like Chicago's going to be a do it by committee situation. I don't think they're going to be a team that, like, again, if Angel or Kamilla or Dana Evans or Diamond DeShields, if one of these girls wants to own the role of I'm the team's best player, you're going to have to earn that. Like, you'll have to play your way into that. You'll have to earn it. But as far as the system and the coaching and how they want to play, they're going to play physical. They're going to play defensive, gritty basketball. They're going to get after it. I'm interested to see how they play offensively. I would love to see them get up and down offensively as well. I think Angel and Kamilla working together at that pro level, figuring out the ins and outs of inside play in the WNBA, the physicality, just the nuances of things, like the fact that as a rookie duo that who were both elite post players, two of the top post players in the country coming out of college, the fact that they're playing together in the W, it's also the kind of players they are. Like, Kamilla and Angel are both battlers, workers, runners. They run the floor exceptionally well. Angel can push the ball with the ball in her hands. And for Angel and Kamilla to have each other, to be able to work off each other and figure out the nuances of being a quality big in the WNBA, that's going to be dangerous. I love that Angel now gets to focus on the basketball. If Angel Reese adds any kind of consistent jump shot to her game, that's going to open up so much to her potential and her ceiling. I don't think Chicago is built or even needs her to be the number one option. I don't think Chicago and Teresa Weatherspoon, I don't think they're they're the type to look at anyone as a number one option. They want to build a cohesive, tough-minded roster that's productive on both ends. I don't see them as like pouring into the stardom of Angel Reese. She's our number one option. We're going to her. Angel can do a lot of different things to impact the basketball game. She may have some work to do to become like a star key primary player. Who knows? Listen, I think Angel is that kind of competitor. I also think she has great instincts and skill sets that haven't been on display yet that people may not realize. I think she has the mentality and the skill set to be an impact player right away. And I think she's going to be good for that system and that team. Who knows how good they'll be, but like I just think between her mentality and her skill set and having Kamilla there with her, I think she's going to be pretty good right away. Thanks for watching or listening to this episode. Make sure you like the video and leave a comment down below. Subscribe to Basketball Society for even more basketball content and episodes of the show.